So 5, and the fight is over in the second round. Anthony Joshua, put him down twice in the second round. I told you this fight would, Anthony Joshua would win, and that's what he did. He came to finish him. Right from the start, Anthony Joshua, kept putting pressure on him. Charles Martin didn't know what to do. He was scared. He was scared to death. He didn't want to take any punishment. I think in the first knockdown, he wasn't badly hurt. He could have, he wasn't badly hurt, but he was scared. He didn't want to take any punishment. In the second knockdown, I don't think he was hurt, to be honest. Let's get one thing straight. But he didn't want to take any more punishment. So, but big props to Charles Martin for coming over to UK, and and that's a big ask. He came over all the way from USA with his IBF belt, and he's gonna be going home with nothing. So I'll give big props to him. Anthony Joshua, as always, I said this guy is gonna be, the next big thing. Watch out for this guy. So as predicted, guys, you got me. I told you this guy will win, and that's what he did. He shook up the world. He's the IBF champion of the world now. Let's see what's next for Anthony Joshua. I wish him all the best. I don't wanna, I hope he wants to have some time off, relax, have fun with his family, probably have some holidays. But let's see what's next for him. I wish him and Charles Martin best of the world, all the best in the world. I wish Charles Martin come back. We all, great fight to lose and they come back stronger. Muhammad Ali came back stronger. Lennox Lewis came back stronger. Amir Khan came back stronger. Marquez, against Pacquiao fight, he came back stronger. So I'm sure Charles Martin will come back and, he's come back stronger. But, this night was all about Anthony Joshua. I knew he would win, and that's what he did. He came there to win, and that's what he did. So let's see what's next for him. Wish him all the best. Let me know, guys, what you think. Comment, subscribe. Peace.